Hey guys, Thursday, May 14th coming at you. Workout called She Killed Him. Warm up. You're going to be hitting 3 rounds, so no need for a clock on this one yet. That 3 rounds will be 10 jumping jacks to start with. Nice and easy, hands up overhead, feet wide, and back together. After 10 of those, you're going to go to 20 RDL single leg body weight. All that means is we're going to try to lock out one leg, roughly, kick the other leg back, and try to balance while you reach down for the toe. Keep that nice neutral spine and alternate back and forth. Once you get through 20 of those, which is 10 each side, you're going to go down to a 30-second plank. Nice tight plank position, body in line, down on the forearms or the hands, either way is acceptable. If you have to take a break, don't pike, just put your knees down for a second and then come back into it. After 30 seconds, we'll repeat and do 3 rounds of that list, guys. When you're done with that, we're going to hop into mobility. Mobility for today is going to be a wall stretch first for 1 minute. Normally we're going to get those hands at shoulder height, shoulder width on a wall, and then just kind of drop your head through. But yes, the hood of a vehicle will work if it's high enough. Just trying to get some stretch through the lats and shoulders. After a minute there, we're going to go down to a low lunge. So you take a nice wide step. Go ahead and drop that knee and relax the back foot and just sink that hip in as far as you can, giving a little assist to the knee, pushing outward. 1 minute on each side. And then we'll hop to some accessory if you've got time for it. That accessory that we're going to do today is going to be 3 rounds for quality. So slow this down. Take your time to make sure you're going through the movements with some purpose here. Movement number 1, 10 Turkish get-ups. So we're going to go 5 per side on this. Whatever weighted object you have, or if you have to do these body weight, you start with your right arm up. Drop the left knee, go to the left hand, left butt cheek, left shoulder, and then tighten up the core really good and prop yourself with that elbow, swing the foot under, go to your knee, and stand up. That's 1 rep. You can alternate back and forth. You can do all 5 on one side before you go 5 on the other, whatever works for you guys. Make sure this is quality. Don't be sloppy on this. So if you need to go empty hand, that's absolutely fine. Do it. But if you got something super tiny you can hold, even down to a can of pop or something, go ahead and practice with a little bit of weight. After 10 of those, you're going to go into 20 dead bugs. So you're going to lay flat, bring those legs and arms up to extension, and opposite limbs are going to go down and come back up, keeping that core nice and tight. If you need to scale this, you can bend the knees. And then you're basically just extending the leg and coming back, again with opposite limbs. After you get through 20 of those, we're going to flip it over to hands and knees and do bird dogs. This is, again, some coordination. We're going to go opposite arm and legs. So left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg, and extension. When you're doing that one, point your toe and reach it away from you, squeezing your low back and your butt. That really helps out. After 20 of those, you go back to the top. You can take a rest in between rounds if you need to. Just making sure that you get through 3 rounds of that for quality, not for time. Then the workout. We have a 20-minute AMRAP. That AMRAP is going to be 20 reps of shoulder taps to start. Plank position, cross the body. And then I'll go over RX Plus here in a second. After the 20 shoulder taps, we're going to go into 20 Cossack squats. Now, this is just a little different than your lateral lunge, guys. With a Cossack squat, you're going to start wide and make sure that you let that foot that's extended rock up. You're going to balance on the heel of that foot, and then you're squatting as deep as you can into the leg that's going down. After you do 20 of those, we're going to go into 30 squat jumps. So bring those feet together, squat full depth, get off the ground, just a couple inches will work. With that many repetitions of that and for 20 minutes, guys, you're going to want to try to keep those heels pressed down solid. So a little bit wider stance if you need, whatever works for you. If you need to scale that down some because squat jumps are hard for you, you could definitely just do regular squats and practice on the wall or holding on to something, whatever works for you to keep you in proper position, guys. For the RX Plus, we're going to make that shoulder tap 10 handstand push-ups if you can do it, guys. See, Brandy can't really demo. We got stuff smashed in the garage here. But you're going to kick upside down like we normally would and strict or kipping, whatever works for you. After 10 of those, you again do 20 Cossack squats. And then, kind of a pike position there. There you go. And then for the squat jumps, if you've got it, we're throwing in 10 back squats. So you could use a barbell on this, throw it up on the back, but if you are going to do this, make sure you warm it up appropriately. And we don't have a weight marked. So what you're going to look for here, if we're looking for 10 reps, ideally that would be unbroken in a workout like this. So choose a weight that you can go unbroken, but that challenges you a little bit. Maybe by rep 6, 7, 8, you're like, ooh, I'd like to set this down. If you don't have a barbell but you want to make that move weighted, go ahead and grab a dumbbell and just do a single-sided front rack. But let's go ahead and make sure that you get reps in on each side. So don't just do 10 on your right side. Let's go 10 on the right and 10 on the left, because more than likely with a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you're going to be a little lighter than you would have been with a barbell. So 10 each side if you're doing it front racked. 10 total if you're a back rack with a barbell. Okay. All right, that's it for the day. Make sure you hit a good cool down with that one. Definitely hit those legs, roll them out, whatever you need to, and have fun with it, guys.